Hello and welcome back. This will be episode 6, I believe. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Remember to like and comment. I'll read all the comments, so if you write a question, I'll try and answer it. I might not have the right answer, but I'll give it a go. So let's get back into it. Blood and iron. Dig deep and grittily. Not by speeches and votes of the majority are the great questions of the time decided, but by iron and blood. Otto von Bismarck. A new rich lode of iron ore has been discovered in the Milan mine. While the ore is rich, it is also located on a perilous depth that is just beyond the reach of our present mining technology. We could attempt to extract the ore, but doing so will carry with it a cost in lives and blood. Dig deep and grittily. Keep an eye on what everyone's trying to influence. Spain, local states, and Prussia, and Denmark. Good. Do my work for me. And let's decrease Prussia's opinion there. Probably go back to Baden, actually. Stay here, wait to tick over to 65 and we'll ban Prussia. That should get rid of them for a little while. Very first railroad has been built. Woohoo! Enforce the Austrian curricula. Assimilation efforts in Hungarian areas and territories are progressing slower than they should reasonably have to. One of the reasons is that Hungarian children are still educated in their native tongue. By enforcing compliance to a national curricula, we can foster a new generation of children to identify more directly with the Austrian state. And that's interesting, I think, because we've already got discriminatory school system and the assimilation bonus there, that it's not going to give us a stack. It's just going to keep it the same and give us some research points, even though it's with a different culture group, different ethnicity. That's interesting. Well, obviously, since we've already taken the other one, we'll take the research points. And we've got another newspaper. Built another railroad. And our clergy is all getting up to 2%. Currently we have 1.7% of the population overall. Let's read this newspaper. See what's going on in the world. Aerial bacteria and antiseptic principle in Hesse-Kessel. Einhalt has army professionalism. Place in the sun. Paris, France. A showcase of the imperial glory has been announced by the government of France. Sources say that it is not yet known if foreign dignitaries will be invited to the event. Semper Opera. The Dresden Opera House has been built in Saxony. Masterpiece, so they say. Ralph Waldo Emerson's first collection of essays have been published. He introduced a new, rather mystical philosophy indigenous to the New World. Explosives production have been invented in Uruguay. And Turkey is our best friend. No, Tuscany, sorry, can't read. And Portugal is afraid of Spain. Seems like newspapers are still fairly boring, even back then. Temperance League. With the ravages of alcohol taking a daily toll on your people, tearing away every day, with newfound intensity that the moral and spiritual fabric of our national character becomes imperative for us to bond together in defense of public virtue and to educate and uplift the poor and the downtrodden to the virtues of temperance. For quite some time now, our country has been dealing with increases in the consumption of alcohol. Readily available and cheap distilled spirits in combination with hard-working conditions make the poorer classes especially susceptible to this deadly poison. It comes as no surprise that an Austrian temperance league has been founded. What's wrong with a few drinks? Negative prestige, farming and mining for the rest of the game, or an excellent initiative. Gives us 0.01 militancy, which we can't really afford at the moment. What's wrong with a few drinks? Mechanical precision saw. When the timber has been cut down, this saw was an important vehicle to make planks with an ever-increasing speed. 10% production for timber. Cool. Let's increase relations with Prussia. Prussia has increased opinion. Cement factory. Another cement factory. Let's see. Price of cement is dipping. Let's not invest any more in that. Paper. It's kind of steady. Screw it. More factories. Let's build more factories. More factories. Factories for everyone. And I'm just waiting for Saxony's influence to tick over to 65, and then we'll ban Prussia. Preacher man. Let the Austrian know that we do not sit idly by while they cull the sheep of our flock. A local preacher in Miskolc has been preaching national residence against our rule, and he is but a symptom of a broad disease. In fact, much of the Miskolc clergy has been acting uppity lately. Control the clergy through legislative means, or get rid of the worst troublemakers. So let's see where that is. How many clergy? 1.7%. 1.7%. Let's get rid of them. Check again. 1.6. That's alright. More railroads. Just wait for this to tick over. Major discovery. Pitts threshing machine. This farming machine made agricultural less labor intensive and increased the output. Fruit, grain and tea, 20%. Excellent. Railroad. A couple more days and we'll get rid of Saxony. Actually, let's leave that. Hopefully we remember before they tick over. And let's go with Baden. And we'll reduce Prussia's friendliness to Baden. So we're slowly running out of money. Hopefully with clean coal and a few railroads we'll get a bit more money. house. Reactionary on the up again. Good. So Prussia's actually gaining a lot of influence really quickly there. So we have to keep a close eye on that. So 40. Alright, let's do that. Nearly wasted all that. Perfect. And we'll let Baden take over. And we'll decrease Prussia's opinion in Baden. So it takes over to 50. Nationalistic officers. The signs have been evident for some time. Whispers can be heard on the barracks grounds, and sometimes when an Austrian officer enters a room, even the liveliest of conversation seems to die down, as if it had bumped into some immutable hinder. The Czech officers' corps in Brno is becoming increasingly attracted to the cause of Czech nationalism and separatism, and we can prove it. We have the options of ignoring these things for the time being, or getting rid of some of the more outspoken officers. Get rid of the ringleaders. 50% in Moravia that aren't South German. Get killed. Moravia is so it's in the whole state. Oh, there's only 174 officers. Let's do it. Gain militancy, lose consciousness. Let's do it. And 50% die. That's fine. Numbers game. Franz dies. Long live the Emperor. Franz the First of Austria-Hungary died, whereupon his mentally and physically impaired son, Ferdinand I, ascended the throne. Because of Ferdinand's inabilities, a so-called Geheimregierungskonferenz, secret government conference, which includes Clemens Wenzel, Faust Metternich, assumed day-to-day control of the government for him. People that support conservative gain 2 consciousness, and people that support liberal gain 3. Long live the Emperor. Oh well, it's ticking down, so hopefully that'll go away. And let's decrease the opinion of Prussia. Looks like they're trying to get Wartenberg. Let's just check and see. Neutral, cordial, friendly, cordial. Good, let's just chase him around now again. Increase relations. Now, probably want good guy there. should just about do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, hopefully you're enjoying it, and don't forget to subscribe, comment and like if you want to see more. Thank you, bye.